Good morning, students. Welcome back again. Okay, so today we'll discuss about variation of valency. Okay, across the period and down the group. Okay, in our last class we had discussed about groups and periods. Yes or no? Okay, but today we'll discuss about valency. Trend or change in valency while moving from left to right or moving from top to bottom of the periodic table. Okay, so before going into that, first you understand what valency is. Okay, valency is actually a combining capacity of element. Okay, in so many ways you can define valency. Combining capacity. Okay, or number of valence electron. Okay, or number of electrons shared, gained or lost during chemical reaction. Okay, in these three ways you can define valency. Okay, actually simply you can call it combining capacity of element. Got it? This is just for the explanation for your knowledge. Okay, no need to copy this because you have got valency definition in your book. This is just for the information. Valency can be defined in different ways as number one, combining capacity of element, number two, number of valence electron, or you can call it number of electrons shared, gain or lost during chemical reaction. Got it? So we will check this number of valence electron. Okay, with the help of this, let us try to find valencies for different elements. Okay, so I'll write valence is actually valence electrons. Okay, lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, neon. As you know, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. These are the atomic numbers. Yes, let us do the electronic configuration. 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 5, 2, 6, 2, 7, 2, 8. Okay. So here valence electron is 1. Valence electron is 1. Okay, so valency will always be 1. Okay, valence electron here we have 2. So valency is also 2. Valence electron 3. Valency also 3. Valence electrons 4. Valency also 4. Okay, but 5 onwards. Okay, this is just for your information. Okay, from 5 onwards you subtract the valence electron from 8. Okay, so 8 minus 5, so valence electron here we have 5. Okay, so valency will be 8 minus 5, 3. Valence electron 6. Valence electron 6, so valency will be 8 minus 6, 2. Valence electron 7, so valency will be 8 minus 7, 1. Valency for this noble gas 0. 8 minus 8, 0. Okay, so the thing which you have to remember is this: above 5 you have to subtract that number from 8. Got it? That is why you have positive valency and negative valency. So these all are positive valency. Since you have subtracted this number out of it, that is why they are called negative valency. That is why they are called electropositive elements. They are called electronegative elements. If you in ionic form you can write lithium plus ion. Why plus? Because it has positive 1 value. Got it? Similarly for fluorine, since fluorine valency is 1, fluorine valency 1, but it is negative. That is why fluorine always form anion, this form cation. Okay, this is the reason. So from valency you can have idea about positive ion and negative ion. Electropositive and electronegative element. Got it? Very simple. If valence electron is 1, valency is always 1. If 2, valency 2. If valence electron 3, valency 3. Valence electron 4, valency 4. Valence electron 5, 8 minus 5, 3. Got it or not? Okay. So, may I rub this one? Okay, before rubbing this, let's check. Here, valency 1, valency 2, valency 3, valency 4. What is happening when we are moving from left to right? Valency is increasing by 1, yes or no? It is increasing by 1, it is increasing by 1, it is increasing by 1. So, it is increasing up to 4, and after that 3, 2, 1, 0. It is increasing up to 4, after that it is again decreasing by 1. Remember this. So while moving from left to right of a periodic table, first up to 4 valency increases, after that it again decreases by 1 unit. Remember this. Got it? Okay. Let us try to move down a group and let us see what type of trend in valency we'll see. Okay, I'll give you a simple example. Lithium. Okay, hydrogen, lithium, sodium, potassium. I'll give you this example. This is 1, this is 3, this is 11, this is 19. Yes or no? So this is electronic configuration 1, electronic configuration 2, 1, electronic configuration 281, electronic configuration 2881. Yes or no? I'll give you another example. This is group 1 elements. Okay, I'll give you another example for boron, aluminum. Okay, like this. Suppose boron 30, boron is 5, aluminum is 13, and so on. Okay, I'll give this only. So yeah, this is group 13 elements. Okay, group 13 elements. So here, if you do 2, 3, 2, 8, 3. Okay, this is 1, this is 1, this is 1, this is 1. In group 1, all the elements possess valence electron 1. There are other elements also. All the elements possess 1. Okay, that is why the valency for the entire elements in a particular group will be same. Okay, so the group number of hydrogen is 1, so the valency is 1. Lithium valency 1, sodium valency 1, potassium valency 1, and entire element will have the same valency. Here also boron, aluminum, gallium, indium, and thallium, up to thallium, they belong to group 13. Okay, so in group 13, why I have not written all the elements? Because to show you this only. Here 2, 3, 2, 8, 3. So valence electron will be same for entire elements in a group. That is why they are in group 13. Got it or not? So valency for group 13 will be same. So suppose this is a periodic table, and if we are moving from left to right, first valency increases up to 4, and after that decreases by 1. If you move down a group, then the valency will remain same. So valency will remain same for group 1. So for group 2 also, group 3 also, valency will be same for entire element. Okay, as you know, we have how many groups? We have 18 groups. We have 18 groups. So from the group number only you can identify valency for that particular elements in the group. Okay, group 1, group 2, group 3, group 4, group 5, group 6, group 7, group 8, group 9, group 10, group 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 and 18. So for this, valence electron should be 1. So valency will be 1, valency 2, valency 3, valency 4. Here valency not 5, 8 minus 5, 3. Likewise, got it? Here 2, here we have 10. After 10 we have 11, valency 1, valency 2, valency 3, valency 4. Here valency again 5. So you have to subtract 8 minus 5, 3, 2, 1 and ultimately 0. Got it or not? So this is a way you can find the valency for different elements. Okay, if I give you this X, Y, Z with atomic number 15, 4, 10, and if you are asked to find the valency, then simply you do electronic configuration first. 2, 8, 5. This is 2, 2, this is 2, 8. 5 is there, so valency will be 5. So valency cannot be 5, so you have to subtract 8. 8 minus 5, 3. Valency is 3 here. Valency is, since valence electron is 2, that is why valency is also 2. Here 8. So 8 minus 8, valency is equals to 0. Got it? In this way, you can find the valency for different elements. Okay, guys, this was for today. Okay, we will discuss next atomic size, variation of atomic size, moving from left to right, top to bottom in our next class. Okay, go through this and try to do electronic configuration carefully and correctly, then only you will understand how to find valency. If you once know how to find the valency, then you can easily do all types of questions from this particular periodic table. Okay, thank you very much.